What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new viewers. First of all, thank you very much for all the subscribers. We're over 100 subscriber channel now. Yippee! And if you like my content, please make sure you hit the like button. And people who are not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, more people get to see my videos, and it gives me incentive to make more videos. So that being said, today we're gonna look at Immutable X, one of my favorite projects, one of our favorite projects. They finally announced their token sale. So we're going to take a quick look at the update on the upcoming alpha airdrops for our US viewers. And then we're going to go over the token sale, which they announced on Twitter. So we're going to go over that thread and see what it's all about, where they're listing it, and if you can buy any at the public sale. And then we're going to take a quick look at their white paper, which I have been waiting for, and finally in that white paper we're going to go over, we're not going to take a deep dive in the white paper, but the tokenomics. Okay, so let's get started then. So they came back a day ago, that was yesterday, updates on IMX Play to Earn for US supporters. If you remember from my last video, and if you haven't checked it out, go to my IMX or Immutable X and Gods Unchained playlist, check out the last video. They regrettably let us know that they cannot airdrop IMX tokens to US supporters because of they think there are regulatory issues. Okay, that's fine, but they compensated with ETH. They said instead of IMX, you will get an equivalent number of ETH, and IMX tokens were $10 per IMX token. So basically, if you were to get 2 IMX tokens, you'll get $20 worth of ETH, free ETH. Now, they came up with a new update here. Let's go over it. They say the IMX community is the reason Immutable X will win. So after last week's announcement, and you can go here and click on that one and it will take you to last week's announcement, which is also on my video, we challenged our partners and lawyers to come up with a better solution for our community. To recap, the original update was that eligible US supporters of the Play to Earn campaign would get the ETH equivalent of IMX they earned. Let me actually click on that for a second. Oh, come on, I didn't want to go there. I'm going to open it in a new window. All right, perfect. Eligible US supporters of the Play to Earn campaign would get the ETH equivalent of IMX they earned, priced at $10 US per IMX, rather than the IMX directly. We're excited to share that we have now confirmed that there will be 2 options for US supporters to receive their rewards. Option A, fixed price, the original option. You get the ETH equivalent of $10 US per IMX instantly when you claim. Or option B, floating price. You will still receive the ETH equivalent of your IMX, but rather than $10 a token, you will receive ETH tied to the floating price of IMX post-launch. For example, if the average price of IMX over a month of post-launch trading is 15, then you will get $15 per IMX. Yay! Of course, the same goes if the average price is lower than 10, let's say at $7. To fund option B, we will exchange the IMX tokens that would have been earned on the open market. To protect other IMX holders, we will control the rate at which tokens are sold depending on market liquidity and how many choose this option. Now, this is very important. So what they're saying is they're going to take the IMX tokens that they were supposed to airdrop and exchange it for ETH in the open market, which obviously will crash the price of IMX after launch. So to protect the IMX holders, they are not going to just go ahead, get in the market and sell it all at one time. They're going to space it out. so that the price of IMX doesn't crash. And I think this is a good idea. Okay, at which tokens are sold depending on market liquidity and how many choose this option. Therefore, there are some considerations if you choose option B. It will take time. You won't get anything initially. The payouts will occur at a monthly cadence, and it could take several months for you to receive your full allocation. No guaranteed price. The payout will be sent in parts depending on the amount that we sell each month. Each month, you will get your share of the total sold that month. This price could be higher or lower than the fixed price option. So we are hard at work on technical details. We'll keep you in the loop on the updates. So of course, when they come up with another update, I will make another video to let you guys know what's going on. So basically, you have the original option that I covered last week, and then they came up with a new option now where you can choose not to receive your ETH at the very beginning. You can choose option B, and they will give you a certain amount of ETH, which is undisclosed at this time, at the price IMX is trading at that moment. So if IMX is trading at $20, you hit a jackpot. You already doubled your money. But if IMX is at $5, you will get less amount of ETH. So keep that in mind. Given the two options, for me personally, and none of this is financial advice, I'm definitely going with option A. I think that's a better option. Get it up front instead of waiting for it and going through the uncertainty, given that, the consensus is that Bitcoin goes in a cycle and the market will turn bearish early next year, if not late this year. So I don't want to take the chance. I'm just going to go for my original amount of ETH I'm supposed to get. So that's the update on IMX Airdrop. Now let's move on to, okay, first of all, before I move on, just let me know in the comment section what you guys think and which option would you pick, and if I'm wrong picking this one, and what's your argument for picking option B if you are picking that one. All right, let's move on to the token sale now, which they announced on Twitter here. We are excited to finally announce the IMX public token sale on 8th September, or I don't know who writes it like this, on 8th September instead of September 8th or 8th September, with our official partner CoinList. Now this is interesting, I'll get to it in a second. Why? IMX is the native utility token of Immutable X, Ethereum's first layer 2 for NFTs. So think of this Immutable X as Polygon, but instead of for DeFi, it's for NFTs. And get the full details here. Actually, there is no details here. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go through this thread. The IMX public sale will give our community a chance to get their hands on the token before it is listed on exchanges. The future of NFTs is on L2 Ethereum. To learn more about Immutable X and IMX, read our white paper, which we will get to in a second. And then, please be aware of scam websites and fake social pages. Immutable or CoinList will never contact you to ask for funds. The only way to participate is the IMX Token Sale via CoinList official website. And then, this is the bummer, not available to US participants and other restricted jurisdictions. Please read CoinList terms and conditions here and see Immutable X legal disclaimer here. So I saw that before too. I tried buying something else, Casper Network, when that came out. I couldn't buy it on CoinList, and I didn't know at the time, but CoinList will not allow US participants or US residents to take part in initial coin sale. You can trade on CoinList, but once the token is launched and it's allowed to be traded in the US, you can, but other than that, you just have to wait. So you cannot trade anything that's not allowed on CoinList. So Immutable X right now will not be available to US residents, the initial token sale. And this is no surprise. When I saw CoinList, I knew that was going to happen. Actually, that's true for most initial offerings, because most of these are, wherever they are not usually available to US residents. Okay, let's see if we click on this one, does it actually give us anything? It doesn't. This is what it did last time too. So it says for full details, see here, it actually doesn't. It takes us to CoinList's homepage. And so to talk a little bit about CoinList, CoinList is a very reputable exchange to have your initial coin sale. They usually vet their projects and they do not allow anybody and everybody to list their projects on CoinList. You have to pass certain criteria. So when I see a project is getting launched on CoinList, I become more confident about the prospect of the coin. Okay, this is cool. On their homepage they write, buying Bitcoin is cool. You know what's cooler? Buying the next Bitcoin. So that's a good slogan. These are the previous coins that they have launched on their platform. Mina, Casper Network, the one I was talking to you about. Flow is a very reputable NFT platform. Obviously, they did the NBA Top Shots. Near, Silo, Solana, Algorand, ICP, Internet Computer Protocol. Obviously, I'm like, you know, way in the water with this one, but hey, I'm holding to see if it ever goes back up to anything. And Filecoin, to name a few. So that's good. Let's move on next to our the white paper. Let's see, where was it? Okay, so it looks sleek and nice right here. Immutable X white paper version 1.0, published on August 18, 2021. Now, yeah, they write it differently, but this is version 0. I'm assuming in the future maybe there will be new versions or something they're gonna do. Who knows? So let's take the overview. Of course, we all know it's a layer 2 solution. As I said, it's like Polygon for NFTs. So it's a scalability solution for Ethereum. The future of digital asset ownership. NFT trading volume has grown from 13.7 million in the first half of 2020 to 2.5 billion in the first half of 2021. And they're saying that we have just scratched the surface of it, right? The future is owning digital assets. So why isn't every unique digital asset an Ethereum NFT? Again, as I said, guys, I'm not gonna go line by line on this white paper until we reach tokenomics. We're gonna take a deeper look at tokenomics. That's what actually matters. We already know there are many reputable NFT platforms that are actually partnering with Immutable X, like Ecomi, right? And OpenSea. They're all partnering with. Give me 1 second here. I need to take care of something. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of something urgent. I'm back. It's been 5 minutes. All right, so where were we? We were at the question of why isn't every unique digital asset an Ethereum NFT? Because Ethereum has some problems with high congestion and high demand, right? That's why there is low scalability. There is only 5 to 15 transactions per second. So when a lot of people are trying to make these transactions, there is a network congestion and the mining fees go up. In turn, you have to pay insane amount of gas. Right now, if you look at CoinGecko, you'll see the Ethereum gas, I think it was, I have to refresh it, 74 gray. So it's a little less than what it was a couple hours ago at 97. So, okay. So low scalability is a problem. That's why you have to pay high gas fees. So if you try to mint something, one NFT, because we're not minting hundreds of thousands of them in the NFT websites, NFT platforms, the minting may cost you 0.04 ETH, but you will end up paying 0.1 in gas fees. That's absolutely insane. Poor user experience is because of, again, transactions take minutes or hours to confirm and often fail to succeed or are front run, massively impacting user satisfaction. Slow developer experience, illiquidity. Of course, NFTs are illiquid by nature. So what Immutable X does is it bundles up a bunch of transactions and does it at the same time to kind of make it a little faster. I think they do about 9,000 transactions per second. The next generation protocol for Ethereum's NFTs, the ZK Rollup Scaling Engine API. Now, this is getting into more technicality of it, and I do not understand all of this, so I'm not gonna even read through this. But this is one thing: the rollup solutions allow for more than 9,000 NFT transfers, trades, and mints per second. That's what I was saying earlier. Okay, so NFT enabled wallets and whatnot. So this is all technical stuff that I am not interested in much because, again, I'm not knowledgeable in it enough. Protocol architecture and features, more technical stuff here. We can look at the fees thing here. Fees are the main source of revenue for Immutable X protocol. Currently, Immutable X takes 2% fees. Okay, so in addition to the 2% that IMX takes, the creators can also set their own fees. Like OpenSea has a 2.5% fees right now, and on top of that, let's say you have seen my Zedron videos. So if Zedron were to put a fees for every sale, they can, and they have. So Zedron takes another 2.5%. The same thing here. If somebody's building, let's say Ecomi is building on or partnering with Immutable X, Ecomi can put another 1%, 2%, or 3% fee for everything that goes, that's on Ecomi platform. Same for creators. If NFT creator puts a royalty with it, so every time the item gets sold, he gets 1% or 2%. He or she gets 1% or 2%. Now, coming to the big thing that I have been waiting for is the token utility, the tokenomics. So let's see. First of all, how many tokens are they going to have? So it's an ECR20 token, so obviously Ethereum token. Purpose of rewarding pro network activities on Immutable X, such as trading, liquidity provision, building applications, and this and that. The utilities for the token would be fees. 20% of Immutable's protocol fees must be paid in IMX tokens. So this will not have to be like if you don't have IMX, but if you want to mint something or trade, you have to pay. You have to convert your Ethereum to IMX and then pay them. No, if you only have ETH, they will do the conversion automatically for you, or they will take it to the open market and they'll convert it into IMX tokens. So what that does is that gives them enough IMX in circulation to reward the people that are staking the next thing. So IMX tokens received as part of the fee capture mechanism described in 6.1 will be sent to the staking rewards pool. At regular monthly intervals, this pool will be distributed proportionally between all users who are actively staking their IMX tokens on Immutable X. Okay, for your IMX to be considered staked, this is what you must have. Be holding IMX on layer 1 or layer 2, which could be on Immutable X wallet, MetaMask, or maybe Polygon wallet. I'm not sure if they will be partnering with Polygon, or connecting with Polygon. Have voted on governance proposal in the last 30 days. Now, this is one thing that I haven't seen anywhere else while staking, that you have to have voted on a governance proposal for to be able to stake. So this is a new thing. And either be holding an NFT on Immutable X or have completed a trade in last 30 days. As rewards are distributed on L2, so you have to be active. You have to not only be staking your token, so you buy on wherever you're buying on Uniswap and put it all on staking. You can't do that. You have to be an active user of the platform. I like this. This is actually getting user engagement through this process. As rewards are distributed on L2, users are required to have an L2 wallet linked with their L1 wallet to be eligible to receive staking rewards. So I'm not sure exactly, so maybe they will come later with clarification on that whether it could be any L2 layer 2 wallet like Arbitrum when that comes mainnet, or Optimism, Polygon, or it has to be Immutable X. We'll find out later in coming days, hopefully. And of course, governance. You can, if you hold tokens, you can vote on governance matters. of the protocol. Now, this is the interesting part: token supply and allocation. There will be a total of 20 million IMX tokens, provisionally allocated to the following areas. Now, remember, 20 million IMX tokens. Token sale is at $10 a token, so that gives it wow, 20 million. So that's a 200 million market cap, fully diluted. Huh. Obviously, the 20 million tokens will not be available to trade, or will not be released at the very beginning. Obviously, there is 51% they are holding for ecosystem development. That will go to user rewards, developer grants, and liquidity provisions, marketing purposes, and all of that. And it will be on 6.3. This is where they explain it, so we'll get to that in a second. Project development, 25% private sale. So this is basically given to developers that are willing to develop on top of Immutable X. So the development team is not keeping it. The Immutable X development team is not keeping it. Private sale, 14%, that has already happened. Public sale, 5%, that's going to happen on September 8th. And foundation reserves, 4%. Now, these 4%, as I understand, will not be locked. Everything else here will be, there's a locking schedule here. Everything else will be locked from somewhere between 6 months to 2.5 years to 4 years for project development. Only the foundation reserve will not be. So this is good because public sale happens, and if you are fortunate enough to take part in that, you cannot sell your tokens for at least 3 months. So it's not like people are going to buy the token and dump it right away. People who are holding it right now from the private sales, they have a 2.5 year unlocking length, so they cannot dump and bring the price down as well. Only these people can, but they have very little incentive to actually get the price down. That is the main foundation. Okay, so you can go through here for more, technical terms: locked, awaiting cliff, and this and that. Basically, it comes down to this is what we're looking for. Now, I want to go back to 6.3 here for ecosystem development breakdown. That is this big 51%, right? So here you have daily rewards. Each day, users will have the opportunity to earn points by conducting pro network activities such as trading, depositing, or minting assets. The exact calculation for the points will be outlined at a later date and may be adjusted after the initiative has commenced. Every 24 hours, the daily IMX rewards pool will be distributed to users based on the proportional share of the total points earned by all users. 2/3 of these daily rewards tokens are subject to a linear unlock of just 6 months to ensure usage and rewards are aligned with the long-term protocol users. User rewards will be activated at a later date by a protocol governance mechanism. So you cannot, it was written somewhere here, I probably skipped it, but you cannot stake for 2 months. I think staking doesn't start for at least 2 months after token sale. And this daily rewards, they're saying they are going to use those tokens for that, but they have not announced when. Okay, so this is not going to be from the get-go. And developer grant is, that's 6.3. So this is, so they are doing developer grants here too, huh? Oh, actually, I was wrong. So this 25% is for Immutable X development to be conducted by the service provider Immutable Private Limited. Okay, and that's normal. 25% is pretty common and actually a good number. It's not 50% or 35%, right? Okay, what else is here? Token supply schedule. So basically the 220 million tokens will be released over the next, 4.5 years. So basically for the first year, there will only be 10 million tokens, right? And then 10 million first year, and then it will go, it will be slower because, so the very beginning, I'm assuming this is September 8th, you will have about 2.5 million tokens. Let's say 2.7 million, let's say 3 million tokens. So if 3 million tokens are in circulation and price is $10 a token, what does that make it? 30 million market cap. The reason I keep going back to market cap is to see how does it compare with other such projects. Well, actually, there are no other such projects because there is no layer 2 solution for NFTs. So you cannot really compare it, but we will look at some other market caps for other NFT projects. Now, this is the part that got me interested in Immutable X at the very beginning and keeps me interested. Look at the investors. They raised a seed round of 15 million in September 2019 from investors including Naspers, Galaxy Digital, that's Mike Novogratz VC farm, Coinbase, Apex Capital, Nirvana Capital, Continue Capital. All of these are very, very highly reputed VC farms. And whenever I see them backing a project, you know, they do a lot more research than I do. So why would I doubt them, right? Because they are putting in millions of dollars. They must have done their research. They must have seen potential. That's not to say that, also it's not financial advice, remember that. That's not to say that they will succeed in every project they put money in, but they have done their due diligence to be comfortable enough to put their money into that project. Sometimes it will not work, but when it works, it will be big. That's the idea, right? Okay, now that is pretty much the video, everything I wanted to talk about, but I do want to touch a little bit on quickly on the market cap. Let's see, where are the NFT projects? Coins. What is happening? Okay. Filter. That is weird. I don't know how to use. Oh, it should be here, but it's not. It's not by related coins. How about that? Federal network. There you go. So let's see our market cap. So this should be by market cap. So the biggest one is Theta Network right now at 6 billion market cap. But Theta is a different project. It does videos. Axie Infinity at 3 billion, but Axie Infinity does play to earn. Chili's is at 1.8. Flow is at 1.2. Audius at 936. Ecomi is at 628. So let's go down to, let's see where is 30 million. So 30 million where it will open for circulating supply. There isn't anything very good here. The ones that I know of or people know of, like NFTX has gone up 73 million. Rev token 62 million. Let's see, what else do we have? Rarible at 141 million, Eternity Chain at 174 million. So 200 million total market cap. You know, fully diluted market cap. That's not that bad. Comparing all of this, it's not that bad. And if NFTs blow up like DeFi did, look at what happened to Polygon. It's a layer 2 solution, right? So what's the market cap for MATIC? So this will be, MATIC will be one comparable project to Immutable X. So MATIC's market cap is at $8 billion. Let's say IMX goes to half of that, $4 billion. This is actually 9 billion. So let's say it goes to $4 billion. Okay, market cap. And this is not fully diluted. Fully diluted is at 13 billion. So let's go with 6 billion. So if it's 6 billion, how many zeros are there? 9, I think. Over 200 million is 30. So 30x. So if Immutable X to become half the size of Polygon at this point, it will be a 30x return from $10 a coin. None of this is financial advice. No guarantees that this will happen, or maybe I'm completely off comparing Immutable X to MATIC. I don't think so, but I may be. So take everything with a grain of salt. All right, so that's the video for tonight, guys. Go ahead, if you have made it up to here, smash that like button. Please go ahead, subscribe. Show me some love. Thank you. Have a good night.